Yo, what is going on, everybody? We are back for another episode in our Fields of Fantasy mod pack. How are you all doing? I hope that you are having a great summer. In today's episode, as you might have seen behind me, we are going to be working on two things, and they are both related to create, and I'm really excited to start both of them. As you can see, by the way, we have a friend in the house. I don't know how long he's planning on staying, but he's been here while I've been working off camera. And what have I been working on? Well, I've been extending our enchantment room because this is one of the two things that I would like for us to do today. I didn't want to add anything else to it off camera aside from the library because it's always just kind of a pain in the butt to make. So if you look in our left barrel, we have our books, in our middle we have our lapis, and in our right we have tools that we can enchant. And that's our setup for our enchantment table. The stairs around it just to make it look, the slightest bit cooler. Actually, now that I did that, I've realized that I can see blocks that... Oh! You think you're so funny. Now, before I go in there and fix that, yes, we are working on our enchantment room, and we are also working on... Is this the enchantment room stuff? Yes, it is. And over here, in this drawer, we are also going to be working on a tunnel board today. Now, I'm super excited. I've never made one of these before. I've never made any of this stuff because I've never really played modern Minecraft before. But we are also going to build a tunnel board today and see what kind of materials we can get in the cave. I know, in a way, it's like slower than strip mining, but also it's less work, and I want to make a 5x5 to carve out a 5x5 tunnel and get some ores on some different levels so we can make way more brass, so we can make way more diamond stuff, and all that good, especially since we still have our pretty well used, not so new anymore, diamond pick, as well as our efficiency 4 Unbreaking 3 silk touch pick as well. So we just want to get those going, get some good old ores. And so yeah, that's going to be part 2. But first, let's go ahead and expand our library. Now, I'm not going to lie, we are going to be raw dogging the library. I haven't watched any videos on a design to create for the enchantment industry. I'm just going to try and do it all myself because I mean, there's not really a specific video that I feel like you need to look at. We're essentially going to set up a couple of key things. If we go look in our, holy cannoli, the frames just dropped real bad for some reason. If we go look in our box over here, we'll see what all I want to set up, at least today. We want to have some disenchanters. We're going to have 4 so that we can step on and invest our levels if we ever build up levels on our own, which we are. We are also going to have the fluid tank to fill up with the liquid XP, as well as something that I've been holding out on making this for because I've been waiting to get my hands on, and that's what we did last episode. Was we got a spawner. Now I think a spawner defaults to a pig spawner, and that's totally okay. I'm assuming that they will still drop XP like other mobs, and it's a free spawner that we can put in there, and it will generate XP while we're doing stuff around the hobbit hole. So yeah, that's the plan there. I want to have a spawner always going and a deployer, the poker, smacking around the pigs in the farm, dropping us XP, and so that is also always funneling into our fluid tank. Now today, we're only going to set up the fluid tank for regular XP. I know there's like a hyper experience. It's like a super dense experience that can make all of our enchants better, but we're not working on the enchants themselves today, and we might work on acquiring them as we get levels on books, because that's what's really important. But we don't have those enchantments right now. So setting up the conveyor for the blaze enchanters to do all that stuff, we'll get there. It's just not part of today's expansion for our experience area. So yeah, no dense hyper experience, just the regular that we are going to be working on storing. Something I do want to try and invest in. I want to get one of our first books that we're really going to start taking a crack at. And that is where did I put the stuff? I wonder. I think it's in this cabinet. I made us some splash potions of weakness, and as you guys know, we have some golden apples. So if you are accustomed to vanilla Minecraft, you know exactly what that means. We're gonna try and turn a zombie villager back into a regular villager, use a lectern, and trap him in a room until he gives us mending. But here's the kicker. Unlike vanilla Minecraft, we don't need to export him all the way over here. We just need to get one book, and there's a lot we can do with that. If we get one mending book, we can make a printer, and we can print as many mending books as we want. Or what I believe we can do, that I plan on doing, is putting the, maybe I will start the conveyor belt today, because it'll be putting the mending book in the Blaze Enchanter, and he will be doing all of our mending enchants for us, as long as he is getting some good old experience. So yeah, that's about what our plan is for today. Now, how efficiently that goes and how fast this episode goes, I guess depends on my brain capacity and how well I can get this all to work, as well as the same thing for the tunnel bore. I'm excited for both. So I guess let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so I think the first thing I want to do, I guess the most important thing to figure out would be, I guess where we want to put the fluid tanks. That's probably pretty important. My layout in my head is to have the liquid XP over here and all the stuff to gather the liquid XP, and then have pumps that lead along this line and along this wall and along this wall, and that will be our enchanting like conveyor belts with all of our dudes who are doing all the enchanting for us. And yeah, that's the plan. So I guess it would make the most sense to have our liquid experience right here. Now, thinking about it, how do I want to set this up where it fits in how it should? Maybe, here's what I'm thinking. These 4 slots will be for our disenchanters that we have right here, and then they'll lead into the experience, which will be right here. And then perhaps we'll try and set up the spawner and everything within these like blocks here, so we can see that working and it's all connected right here. So I think that's plan A. Let's go ahead and start with that. Okay, well, I knew that was gonna happen. So we want to have our experience set up right here. Let's go ahead and I guess let's keep digging this out. I'm starting to wonder if this is still big enough, even though I expanded the room, if I need to do it again. I feel like it's big enough, but if not, it's not like I can't always extend that wall. And unlike the rest of our rooms, we're not going to decorate the rest of this until we actually have it filled out with everything we want. Otherwise, we would just have to remove the decorations later anyway. I guess while I'm carving this out, I'll play some footage I managed to capture. Moonlight had a giant, is that what they're called? I already can't remember. A cyclops at her base, and that was a disaster, but we went over there and got rid of it for her. I was hoping to get an eye. I recorded it in case anything interesting happened. It did not give me an eye, and I just shot it to death with an iron bow with flame on it. I don't know if the iron bow is bugged because it's a modded weapon, but I was shooting him in the eye, as you can see in the footage, and it was not going blind. So, you know, that's alright. It is what it is. Okay, let's go ahead and finish expanding here. Now we need the fluid tanks, and it's gonna be, do I have to do, okay, so I need to do the whole first row. Oh, that worked. And again, nice. All right, so that is gonna be our experience, and we'll probably put some blocks around it so it just looks a little bit more interesting. For now, we're gonna have to dig behind it on this left side here, so we can access all of our pipes and storage and whatnot. Now I want to set all this up to one pipe system for the income into the tank, so that I only have to use one mechanical pump and we are being as efficient as possible. I might have the disenchanters right here because I don't want them to stick out. I don't want to run into them on accident. So because of that, I'm actually gonna go. I'm gonna go too deep, like that. Hey yo, pause. I'm gonna go this far. So I don't even know why I put the blocks there. That's what I get. That's what I get for making a dumb joke. We're gonna break these blocks. That's where the disenchanters will be. Oh, I could make them go up a level. That might make using the pipes themselves a little bit easier. I think for now, we'll just leave it on the level below. Now, the disenchanters aren't going to suck the experience out of me if they're... Ah! Okay, they will, but they can't take it anywhere, so it's okay. All right, so we have those set up. Now we need to put the pipes below them. 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. No issue there. I could extend it like right up into there, but then that won't really help with our process. It's going to be a little bit more wasteful on the fluid pipes, but I think I'm going to extend it behind all the way. So that way our water wheel section for the mechanical pump will work easier, as well as we'll just have more room for that other stuff, being our spawner farm that's hopefully going to go well. My question is, with the create enchantment industry, I know you can give a deployer a weapon, and that's good, but my question is, does the weapon lose durability that the deployer is holding? It would be thoughtful if it did. It would make sense, but I'm kind of hoping they were a little lazy with it and they made it where it didn't. That would be ideal. Because I don't have mending to put on the weapons, and I guess that's not really the end of the world. I could just keep replacing the weapons. I just feel like I might forget about it if I'm not careful. Well, in any case, for now, let's keep going. We can think about those problems once we actually make it successfully. Once we're done building it, we'll have to see how that, how I have it set up. What am I trying to say? English. Whenever I'm done building it, we'll have to see how we can, beautify the area and make it not look bad. Get your stinky butt out of here. Wow, that's a whole ass cave. Okay. Hearing the mobs in this area is gonna make me wish I was unalived. So, you know, we're just gonna go ahead and do the smart thing. And torch this whole thing up. Okay, now how do I want to set this up? We need the water wheel to connect to the shaft there. What about there? Oh, shit. Why are you not? Oh, because there's still a block below it. Silly me. I didn't see that. Whoops. Okay, now we should be cooking. Okay, so that's there. We're not satisfied with that, though. We're going to step it up a little bit and try some cog manipulation. Now, if I attach this here, this should be faster. Okay, that is faster. It looks faster to me. It's only slightly faster, but I think that's good enough. So we want to line it up with that. Let's wrench it. Come on, thank you. Like so. Have that belting. And then have the belt lead to the disenchanter here. The disenchanter will take the experience globs and move them into the pipe. The pipe will go there. Oh, we are cooking right now. Okay. And then have the chute. No. Give me that. I don't want that there. Okay. Now we have the chute going down. I can work on connecting it here in a moment. I think the better thing to do first is to set up our spawner room. Now, if it is pigs, they're 1 block high, which means we're going to need a slab. And then I have to hope the deployer can hit them through the slab. If I do all this just for this spawner not to work, I'm going to cry. Guess this is a big moment here, seeing what this is going to turn into. Is that pigs? It is a pig spawner. That's totally okay with me, though. Okay, our pig spawner is down. We need to spawn pigs. It is not. Okay, so I just found out something awful upon doing my research. We might be boned. Okay, we're in a chunk that's considered the meadow. Apparently, pig spawners can only spawn pigs if they're in a biome where they naturally spawn. So I guess it's not gonna work because they're trying to do it in this cave. What if I opened up the roof? I wonder if that would work. It's kind of a long shot, but I guess we can try it. Yeah, I mean, why not? Yes, I got it to work. Yes. Okay. So I dug a hole all the way to the sky to get skylight, and now I'm putting down dirt. And these things together are allowing the pigs to spawn. Oh, let's go. I was so not optimistic about this, but it's working now. Okay. Excuse me, Mr. Pig. Now we need to set this up in a way where we can make sure that they're going to go into the designated hole like we want. Okay, so now the question is, are they not, what are the conditions to make them not spawn? I would assume it's the water. If I take away the water, do they spawn? Yes. If I do something like trapdoors, they'll walk off, won't they? I think that works on mobs. Don't they like register that? Okay, he just straight up ripped it anyway. So here's what I'm thinking. I make some trapdoors and get another bucket of water, and then I can go from there. Yes. Yes. We have done it. Okay, let's go ahead and close all of this off. And the last thing we need to do is give that give the deployer a sword. So we'll give it an iron one. We'll start with that. Where's our... Here we go. We'll give it an iron sword. And see if it is able to continuously poke without taking durability. I'll be very, very, very surprised if it doesn't take durability. Very surprised. Alright, so now we've got our smart shoot, and the game was getting a little framey, so I went ahead and restarted my game. Hopefully that should help it a little bit. Now we need to put the smart shoot on here like so. Okay, I heard it hit it. Okay, it killed one. Yes! Yes, look! And then that goes in there. Oh, and it gets funneled. That is beautiful. We did it! We did it, we did it, we did it. It doesn't seem like the pigs always drop XP. Maybe they don't drop much because they are pigs, so we'll come back when we hear another one get slapped around. But right here is our double chest that is giving us the pork chops that are being filtered out from our conveyor belts. And right here is our little window so we can see what is going on. So we can see that the pigs are still spawning up there. I put glass up way above them on the surface where we brought the light in. Wow, that is not stone brick. How did I not see that? I don't have any stone brick on me. I guess if we wanted to, we can make a window where we like went and pressed a button to, if we wanted to shove all the pigs off with water ourselves. I might do that another day, but they seem to be falling and getting slapped around quite efficiently on their own. As you guys saw, since I've been putting this together, we've already got over two stacks of raw pork chops, so it's definitely putting work in. Too bad they're not showing the fruits of our labor right now, so I could show you guys, but you can see it in here. Our 3 by 3 our 3 by 3 fluid tank is putting in work. It's filling up slowly but surely. Oh, I heard a pig get slapped. Let's go look real quick. Yes, no, maybe so. Yeah, see, you saw, so the XP went into the disenchanter. So it is working slowly but surely, and we've got these ones to cleanse us of our levels. So there is a zombie villager village. I want to see if I can... I need to make a lectern and see if I can trap one in there and get a villager over and over again until it gives us mending. Alright, so after days of trying to get a zombie villager, I realized if I came back to this abandoned village at nighttime, zombie villagers would still spawn. So we got one and we turned him, and now we gotta get ourselves some mending. That is not mending. I gotta be careful though, I don't want to axe him. That would be really awful. I don't want potato recovery. Woo, don't get close to me. Another question is, how long do I have to sit here before he gets mending? By the way, poor girl. All right, everybody, we are back and we finally got our mending enchantment. I'm not gonna lie, it sucked. The axe durability is going to lie to you guys and make it seem like it wasn't that long ago if you notice the difference, but man, this guy took forever. I'm pretty sure every other enchant available before I got mending, but in the end we got it. So let's get the heck out of here. Let's go ahead and remove his waypoint. I don't ever plan on really coming back to him or doing anything with him. I guess if I need emergency mending books I can always come back, but for now I'm taking my lectern and I'm getting the heck balls out of here. I think I've got just about all the stuff I want with the experience for today. So, the next thing on my list, I think, is going to be the tunnel bore. I don't think I've got anything else to do now. I think the tunnel bore is good. We have the mending books. Perhaps in the next episode or two, we'll go enchant hunting and see if we can't start working on our enchanting line rotating belt. But I want to let the liquid tanks make some progress first before I do that, because even with the pigs, it's a little bit slow. Yeah, we gotta let this fill up a little bit. We'll get there. I'm gonna teleport up to our farm up here. This place looks pretty peaceful. So we're gonna take a crack at building it up here. Okay, now we need to make our drill section itself. Alright, there's the start of our tunnel bore. Now we need to add all of our drills. Go ahead and slap on my goggles too. No, you are not supposed to place like that. Bro, I'm trying to build a tunnel bore. Get out of here. This is way bigger than you now. You guys aren't scary anymore. That looks... You want to talk about scary? That looks scary. Okay, next section. This is not an original design, by the way. This was a design made by, I think his name was, I think it's Diosil 25. Very nice YouTuber, great guide. And he is what we will be basing our tunnel bore off of today. We'll be taking his design. Okay, next we do 1, and then we do 2 here, like so. Alright, now we need to do another 2 gap and go all the way down like so. I think that looks right for the base of the construct here. Next, we will place our mechanical plow right here, and then our staircase facing the plow like so right there. Okay, now next is killing this guy so he gets out of the way. And then we need to do, I think, our deployers and our barrel next. So we will have a deployer not like that, or like that. Awesome. Now, does it actually matter which way I have them facing? That's a good question. Let's go ahead and put our barrel down. All right, so for both of these, we want them to take 2 different items here. We want you to take rails, and we want the other to take cobblestone. Now, last but not least, we want to slap some chest on this thing. I actually don't have chest on me, so let's go grab some very, very, very quickly over here. Let's just take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 12 total. And then go ahead and go back to our build up here. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like so. We need to glue the entire thing together. Now, I've never used glue before, so we're just gonna hope that it works. I believe we learned that we don't want to glue air bubbles. All right, now let's put our rails. I did give you all the rails. Can I have those? Can I have these back for just a moment? We want to have a fair few like so. And then here, you can have your rails back. Now we want to add our cart assembler back here. Put our lever beside it. Now we will put our minecart with a furnace in there like so. And finally, we flip the lever. Now, I do think it's weird that it placed cobble when it didn't need to. That's a little odd. That said, we are going to fuel it and I guess see how it goes here in front of us. Let's go ahead. Okay, let's go ahead and stop it and turn it back into a real item here and figure out why this is. Oh, you know what? I know why it's doing that. I flipped them. Okay, easy problem fix. Let's go ahead and change you to cobble and give you, oh my god, and give you the cobble, and then we need to change you to rails and give you the rails. Duh. Now we have those flips, so they should be going the right way, hopefully. Now let's try this again. So that has the cobble, and that has the rails. If we flip it, honestly, I don't even know if I want to. I'm quite confident it's gonna work now, so maybe. Actually, no, we do need to flip it, because I think to pick it up and take it to the tunnels, I need to have it in the other mode, like so. Okay, and then while it's in this mode, I think if I pick up the minecart, I can take the whole contraption. All right, so let's try right-clicking with the wrench. Well, it almost worked. We didn't take our chest with us. So it looks like when we take it down wherever we're gonna go, we just need to re-glue the chest because they didn't connect to the whole thing properly. Well, let's go take it down to a mine and see how it goes. All right, so now we have cleared out a little room. Eventually we'll have a big strip mine under our hobbit hole, but for now, we went pretty far away to an area that should not be mined. And we're gonna place our good old stuff down here and see if this sets up how we want it to. So we need to make sure we have our rails set up. Like 1, 2, 3 is probably good. Put that there, power this, and slap this down. Let's go ahead and clean this up. We want to make sure it's not stuck in any way. Okay, and our drills are clear to go at the front. Looking good. Last thing we want to do is reattach our chests here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And this time we really want to make sure we super glue them the right way. So let's grab the chest and do like that. Now those should be included with no air pockets. And then we'll do the inside one here. And go up to there. That should be no air pockets. And now the chest should be included. Now I think it's good to go. Honestly, we grab our coal here. We might throw out some of this space in our inventory so we can actually mine the ores we're looking for. Ooh, look, redstone. Don't mind if I do. And we are at Y level -50. I don't know if I said that already, but we should have some pretty good success with diamonds here. I actually found some just trying to get down here. Okay, it's working. We officially have our tunnel bore going. That is awesome. So to keep up with it, we want to pick up our cart assembler, the rail, and the lever. And whenever we want to stop this thing, we just go put the cart assembler down. And then call it. So I guess let's start lighting up the area. This is so cool. Look, our first diamonds using the tunnel bore. This is so awesome. This is way more fun than strip mining on my own. Ooh, it dug into a cave. Okay. We'll leave it going for now. Let's grab this diamond ore. Holy, I see you behind me, you weirdo. I'm kind of scared to have it running in this cave. Okay, so there's a big scary lava pool. However, we have it set up. Ow, my armor is breaking. Not good. We have it set up to where it should go over the lava. I honestly would like to catch up with it and grab it, so we're gonna let it go for a little bit and get out of that dangerous area, and then we're gonna pick it up and I guess explore this cave a little bit, and then we can continue onwards. Oh, this is so cool though. Okay, this looks pretty secure, so we're gonna put down our cart assembler like so. Get another torch right here, and we'll leave it there for just a second. I'm very proud of that thing, but we should go check out this cave. I kind of want to keep going with the tunnel bore because that was the goal, right? But if there's any glaringly obvious good stuff, we'll take it. Guess we need this redstone. I would consider that the glaringly obvious good stuff. Anything else here? There's some prenite over there. Can grab that. Oh my god. This fortune is beautiful, and we've got our mending books to really set ourselves up for success. That's beautiful. And then grab the redstone and prenite over here as well. And I guess let's go back to our tunnel bore. I didn't see any diamonds. I don't see anything crazy. I just see more prenite. So we're gonna keep going. Let's continue the tunnel bore. Let's continue the tunnel bore. So we flick the lever. Give it some power. Now it's successfully passed. Let's go ahead and pick up this stuff. Ooh, got some more deep slate zinc. We'll certainly take that along with this prenite. It's pretty awesome how fast this thing moves as well. It's definitely not mad at it. We don't need iron. We have plenty of iron. Multiple iron farms around the map, and we'll build our own eventually. This might actually be one of my favorite moments of all time playing Minecraft. This is so cool to me. I hope this is as cool to you guys as it is to me. I love this. Look at this tunnel. Tunnel of beauty. In case anyone's wondering, if you're into this sort of thing and you're curious about performance, I have a pretty decent rig. I will say, this thing does not lag me at all. Now, I have noticed a lot of stuff in Create does tend to lag my game whenever I am working with Create while having shaders on, but I have my shaders on, and this thing's running beautifully. So if you're worried about how this thing might affect performance, it's honestly very fluid. It feels good. It's not messing with my performance at all. You could use this to expand your base as well. If you wanted to make a couple of these or just make a really big one, you could carve out a tunnel like this. I've got to tell Dalton about this. He loves doing stuff in the mines. We'll let it go, not for too much longer. See if I can find another patch of diamond or something. And then I think we'll call it there. We've done a whole lot today, so be about time to wrap up soon. Found a block of raw iron. Okay, that's cool. I mean, I don't want it. I don't need iron, but it's cool. A lot of iron, surprisingly. We're at Y level 50. I read that this is pretty good for finding diamonds, but we haven't got any yet, aside from the ones I just found mining down here. So hopefully we can change our luck with that. Oh, it looks like it finally stopped. I wonder, is that because it ran out of rails to deploy. It doesn't look like it. Maybe it finally fueled out. In any case, I think I'll wrap it up there. I'm very happy with the performance of this thing. So extremely happy. Let's go ahead and turn this into the proper mode. I don't know that it actually matters, but we'll just go ahead and do it anyway. And then shove the contraption so it goes through like so. Okay, we want to do that. And then no! We want to right click it. There we go. Whoops. Okay, now we picked it up. Cool, and we can take our stuff and go ahead and get out of here. All right, let's take a look at what all we've gotten after we get rid of this guy, who's very rudely interrupting, might I add. Go. Thank you. Okay, what did we get? What's behind chest number? Actually, I want to look in this. Okay, deep slate, we got a whole bunch of raw zinc. We've got some gold, redstone. Top chest, nothing. Middle chest, nothing. Bottom chest, nothing. Maybe it didn't run as long. Got a whole bunch of deep slate there. A whole bunch of deep slate there. Some diamonds. We've got our rails, some prenite, and some raw iron. Okay. So aside from the stuff we grabbed, it came out with a pretty decent haul, I would say. Let's go ahead and grab all of this stuff. And I'm going to go sort all that stuff in our auto sorter and smelt the gold and all the other resources and whatnot. But as for the episode, guys, I think, oh my gosh, my inventory's full. We move our stick up, and then we do that, and then we do this, and then we do that, and that, and we say thank you all so much for watching today's episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed. We got a lot more progress done with Create. I'm learning as a novice. I feel like we've made some pretty solid advancements. I feel like I'm learning. If you guys are pretty much noobs to Create as well, hopefully you are learning with me. And if you're pros, thank you for being patient with me. I know I'm not the most efficient, and half the time I have no idea what's going on, but I'm trying to learn. So yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed today's episode. I hope that you are all having a fantastic summer, a fantastic week, and a spectacular day. If you liked the video, feel free to leave a like. If you disliked the video, feel free to leave a dislike. If there's anything you'd like to share about today's video that you enjoyed, or you'd like to leave some constructive criticism, I read the comments all the time. You guys are not only nice to me, but you are so great to each other as a community, and that means the most to me. I love you guys so much. And last but not least, if you watch this video and you think, hey, this guy's not so bad, and you go check out some of my other videos and you continue to like those too, consider subbing to the channel. It would mean so much to me as a growing content creator. And all of these self-promotion aside, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace. I'm taking it slow, but I just